Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping in on Rollercoin. Why? It's carnival time. Season 6 is here and there is so much to discuss, so keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, hey everybody, welcome to the carnival. That's right, here we are, it's season 6 and it's carnival time at Rollercoin. And there is so much. I have to say, I've quickly gone through the site and it is absolutely stacked with stuff, and obviously one of the real big things that we've all been looking for, and it's gone on so long, but it is finally here. The marketplace where you can buy and sell miners. So obviously what that means is my live stream is going to be coming soon. Don't worry, I will put a notification out there so it gives you guys plenty enough time to get ready and make time to drop on by and pick up some of those really cheap miners I'm going to be giving away or putting on the marketplace for you guys to pick up. So before we get into the real details of season 6, something I want to draw your attention to, which is something else that many people have been moaning about, that this has not happened for quite some time. I mean, some people seem to think that this has never happened, but it has actually happened a couple of times. But if we look right here, the block reward in my last video, which was only a few days back, was 30,000. The block reward now is at 48,000. So that has been bumped up by 18,000 sats per block, which is absolutely fantastic, because in the last video, I think I was earning on Bitcoin about 98 to 100 sats per block. As you can see right here, we are earning 121.77 sats now. So obviously that has made quite a big difference. And the fact that the blocks come every 10 minutes, that means, you know, whatever you guys are earning right now, that means every 10 minutes that is going into your accounts, which is brilliant. Okay, so like I say, there is a lot going on, and if we quickly drop into the blog, so here we go, Magic Carnival Marketplace, Meta Game 2.0 update, and even more cool rewards. And if we scroll down, so basically the summary is, here we go, new season pass, look at what the Hamster Magician has prepared for you. Set of truly magical miners, roller season token and new roller season store, a new way to get even more rewards, and I have looked in here and there's actually some pretty cool stuff in there. Updated daily and weekly tasks, the long awaited Magic Beast community case, Metagame 2.0 update, a new merge system, and upgraded roller economy is already here. Marketplace, yes, finally. And I know for many of you that is, like I said at the beginning, that has been the real thing that everybody or a lot of you have been waiting for various different reasons. So this is basically the lineup now for the season pass and the miners that you're going to get in your season pass. And the cool thing is, if you look at the amount of power accumulative these miners are going to give you, that is over 2 petahashes worth of power, which is absolutely massive. And there's another really great thing that we're going to look into just a second, and I'm finally glad that Rollercoin seemed to have paid attention to whether it be my videos, other people's videos, your posts on Facebook. But anyway, we'll look at that in two seconds. So like I say, so these are the miners. So the golden ticket miner is the very first one. We've got a Leap the Frog. I'm not quite sure what they're doing with these little miners, because we have the raving, we had the raving crab, we had the dinosaur egg. Now we've got Leap the Froggo. I'm not sure. You see, what bothers me is that I mean, for me, something like that is that small is a waste of space on my mining shelf. But should Rollercoin do something down the line and say, if you've collected all of these and you still have them, then like as a collection, you're gonna get like a real big bonus or something like that? Because really, other than that, I don't see the point in them, because they give such little power. But like I say, I keep having this thought that, you know, the idea is that you collect all of them and then you're gonna get some big reward, or you know, some bonus for having them. I don't know. That's what sort of is going through my mind. So we've got the Thrill Rider at 13,000 gigahash, the Fortune Teller at 162. No, 16. No, hang on. Yeah, 162,500 gigahash. The Savantron, 27,000 gigahash. Not a Loose Cannon at 262,500 gigahash. Target Floof, 56,000 gigahash. The Illusionist's Box, 400,000 gigahash. Roller Show at 90,000 gigahash. And Guess the Card at what is that? That's 1,080,000 gigahash. So the last one is actually over a petahash of power. So again, you know, if you can get to that point, however you do it, whether like me, as always, I will be playing the games, doing the tasks until I drop that, get that sort of overall price down to about 200 RLT. But obviously, you know, not everyone can do that. I realize that not everyone can do it. So, you know, basically, however you're going through this, just if you can get to that point, is going to be a real nice payoff for you. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, right? So this here is going to give you a view of what the levels are going to be like, yeah? And as I've always said, one of the biggest problems I've had with these season passes and these season events is that you guys out there as free account holders do not get the rewards that you should get, because at the end of the day, you guys have to put in just as much work as the paid members, but you just get very little rewards. But, and this is where I think Rollercoin has stepped up, is if you look now, the amount of free stuff that is available. Yes, I mean, some of this is only temporary power, but you've got obviously you've got RLT, you've got more free power there. You get the Magician's Hat, which is obviously massive, but then you're starting to get some of the really good miners. The further you go through this, you got the Savantron 27,000 gigahash. Obviously, you've got the Thrill Rider at 13,000 gigahashes. These are some of what they're classing as the limited and exclusive miners, and they are now becoming part of the free pass, which is absolutely brilliant. But look how you're not got like one free thing on, you know, you're not got one free thing per line. You've got multiple free things per line. And if we go right to the bottom, you've got, you know, every level with the exception of obviously the very last one, they are free. You've got the 90,000 gigahash Roller Show miner. Admittedly, and I know someone will point this out, that obviously they've gone full on these bottom 10 levels, and a lot of people say, well, the reason why they've done that is because most free players won't get there, and I do agree. That is probably why they've done that, is, you know, but still, even if you only get, you know, from the top, the first one down to this level, down to level 20, you've still got probably more free items there than you've probably ever had in any other season. So yes, I realise they've sort of put this, so they're kind of saying, look at all these free prizes we're giving you on these last 10 levels, but admittedly a lot of you won't get there. But still, like I said, the previous levels, you still probably got more free items there than you've ever had in any season before. So I personally will commend Rollercoin on that. But at the end of the day, whatever your opinion is, I always value it and I always want to hear it. So, you know, if you've got something to say, put it in the post below this video and let's get some kind of community discussion going on. Okay, so let's carry on. Whoop, that didn't go right. Okay, so season store. So besides the regular store, this autumn we are launching the special season store. Here you can get unique items. So in that store, there is, like I say, I've checked it out. There is actually some pretty cool stuff. That some unique items that can't be found in the main store or elsewhere in the game. So don't miss out your chance to grab them. Season store miners, room skins, the long-awaited Magic Beast community case, craft components case as well. So I've actually went into the miners section and I've checked out some of the finalists of the Magic Beasts miner competition, and I have to say, a lot of, they're looking brilliant. You guys have put in some real time into designing these miners, and I definitely give them a thumbs up. They are really cool. Okay, so this is sort of what you're going to be looking at in the season store. So you've got miners up here, you've got the community case, and you've got the components case. So obviously if you're like me and you're looking to craft miners, merge them into higher and higher power and higher grades, then that's what you want. You want that components case, and the community case is what is going to contain the miner competition miners. And like I say, if you go into the miners section, you can actually see those miners as well. And like I say, they do look really good. They've been designed very well. Okay, so Roller Season Token. Roller Season Token is a new in-game currency that lets you make purchases in the season store. Unlike RLT, this coin cannot be bought for crypto, but it can be received as a reward in the season pass. And they're actually giving away a lot of that in the season pass. If we quickly zip up, is it this? No, that's all RLT. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, because I'm sure. Yeah, that's weird. That is actually weird, because I think this has been altered, because when you actually go into the season pass, these points, oh yeah, it says season token. It's the picture that's different. They've used the RLT token picture, but when you actually go into the season pass, it's actually got a different picture. They've put a different icon in there, and that's what sort of has thrown me. But like I say, I mean, you've got like 1,000 season tokens there. You've got free 500. You've got another free 500 there. You've got a free 500 there, a free 500 there, a free 500 there, and a free 500 there. So that is a few thousand of these season tokens that they are giving away. So yeah, blah blah blah, but it can be mined, and this is something that we're going to chat about later. Is it worth mining? So don't forget to split your power rollers in order to get as much as you can from the season store, where you will see unique miners and even parts for merging. Okay, so another thing, obviously this is something that Rollercoin promised every single season, is we would be getting new coins. And this season is no different. We have obviously got the season token, but they have also introduced Tron. Now Tron, obviously we've used that in various different programs. I personally, I don't know about you guys, I personally still use Atomic Wallet for staking. My Trons are absolutely rocketing up. I think I'm at nearly like 700 or 800 Tron in that wallet, and I only started off with a very small amount, but yeah, so that's building nicely. And now the fact that we can actually mine Tron in here as well, if that's something you guys want to do, obviously you can mine the Tron, drop it into your Atomic wallet, and then stake that, and then obviously you're earning coins essentially just for them sitting in your wallet, which is really cool. For those of you that have never seen my videos on Atomic Wallet, go and check them out in the video section of my channel. There's quite a few in there, and yeah, it gives you a real good idea how the wallet works. And like I say, basically it, you know, that you can earn coins for just having them sat in your wallet. It's really cool. In fact, what I'll do is, if you go right the way through to the end of this video, I will put that playlist there for the Atomic Wallet if you're interested. Okay, so daily and weekly tasks. So meet a completely new way to get tons of season tokens and RLT. There will be different types of tasks which will be updated daily and weekly to make sure every player can complete favorite tasks and skip the ones they don't like. These tasks will stay in the game permanently, so players can complete them, get rewards even out of seasons, which again is really cool because it gives you guys with the lower accounts another way of earning earning tokens and earning building your account. So because basically these tasks, just like the season pass tasks, they're basically pretty much based around either using the task wall or playing the game. So obviously if you play the games a lot, you will basically, even just by playing the games, you're going to complete the tasks that are connected with the season token, and therefore building that season token in your account. And then obviously you can go into the season store and purchase stuff. So that's, like I say, the fact that they're going to stay after the season is gone, that's going to be really cool. I mean, obviously it's called the season store. Is the season store going to be there after the season finishes? I'm guessing it will be, but obviously that's something we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so the event pass. Now this is obviously the sort of main event. So if we get down here, so what I like to see is that they've continued the low amount to upgrade to your paid pass. I think last season it was 99.99. This season it's 99.95 RLT, but I think the season before that it was like 199. So you know, the fact that you know they've kept it at that 100 basically is nice. Obviously if you purchase that 100 then gets knocked off of the total price from your complete pass, so that will take that down to 500 RLT. And like I say, what I do, and I've done this every season, I will complete the tasks and I will get that price down to 200. And then once we get to 200, personally, I think for all the prizes that you get, 200 RLT is well worth paying, because you're going to get all that extra power, even though some of it will be temporary power. You're going to get all the miners, all these kind of things, and that is how I do it, and that's how I like to do it. So yeah, that will be my goal, is to basically upgrade and then get that down to 200 RLT and then purchase it from that point. Okay, so obviously if you if you're nice and flush and got plenty in your bank, you can actually get all of the rewards 3 times. So basically you would pay for the complete pass, then it will say, right, okay, if you want to buy it again, it's this price. And then if you did that, it would then say, okay, if you want to buy it again, it's then this price. So you can do it up to 3 times. Personally, it's not something I would ever do. I'm just happy to get the complete sort of set once. And obviously any updates and stuff like that will be posted in our Discord channel. So if you want to join our Discord channel, you're more than welcome. It'd be great to have you there, and the link is in the description. Okay, so we're back. Here we are in my Rollercoin account. And like I say, the great thing, these are the daily tasks. And basically, you're going to earn 10 just by playing one game. You're going to earn 10 of that season pass. You can complete a task, that's going to give you 15, and that will be in the offer wall. And then if you play up to 15 games of coin flip, you will get 15 also, and there is a lot more to come. So win 40 games and you're going to get 20 season token, 25 for 80 games, 50 if you open a parts case, and basically if you make 10 merges, you're going to get 0.5 RLT. Personally, I don't think that's worth it unless you already have all the stuff there ready, and then it's sort of worth it. So open one parts case and get 50 RST as a reward. Okay, right. So I thought you said RLT. I was like, wow, okay. But yeah, and then in the weekly, I already played the one game. That was yesterday, so you can see that is there. And if we scroll down, I actually did merge a miner, which was the free miner, the free merge miner. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I hope you have. But if you haven't, go and collect your free merge miner, and you can actually merge it for free as well. So you basically get the 100 season tokens just for essentially following a process that Rollercoin have set out. If we can collect that, there you go. So we've collected our rewards, and like I say, even though these are being classed as daily and weekly tasks, and they're connected with the season token, a lot of these tasks and sort of a lot of these tasks and things that you're doing on these lists sort of cross over with what you're doing in the season pass anyway. So, you know, if you go through this list, you know, a lot of those ones that are in the season pass are going to be getting ticked off, and vice versa. Obviously, if you go through the season pass tasks, a lot of these ones that we've got here are going to be ticked off as well. So it is sort of, you know, it's sort of a double thing. You're going to be earning your season tokens, which you can use in the season store, but you're also going to be completing those tasks to level up through the season pass. So if we drop in here, so this is obviously the season pass, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our event pass. We have 224 RLT. You can see we've got 215 season tokens already. So we're going to use 99 to upgrade the event pass to basically unlock all these items. So we want to upgrade here by, okay, there you go. So like I say, I don't really think that's made any difference. It doesn't, because normally, like the ones that would, I think the ones that were not available were not highlighted or slightly dark, and then once you bought your premium pass, they then lit up as if you're like, oh okay, so now I know the ones that I can get. But Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Anyway, right. So now to get the full pass, it's 499.95. And like I say, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing those, doing those tasks and stuff like that to get through the levels and get that down to 200. So what I was talking about earlier is the mining of season tokens, right? So basically, by spending our money there on our RLT, by spending our RLT there, that has now made everything available, apparently. But the thing is I feel that it is worth mining the season token, because just to get those extra things like from the season store and stuff like that, and so what I'm going to do is I don't know how quickly it mines. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch out my I'm going to switch out my BTC power for Bitcoin, for my BTC power for the season token. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and we're going to click on that. Oh, so we need to split the power. So 80%. We're going to drop that down to 0. And for those of you that have never ever seen this before, and you've just been mining one coin, you can split your 100% of power through different coins. Right, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bump up RLT to 30%, right? And then I'm going to put that at this at 70%. I'll be interested to see how much we get per block by doing this, actually. So all it is I'm just, I'm just not gonna mine BTC until either the season's over or I've just collected everything, really. And I think that is worth doing. Save changes. Remember though, if you do that, if you do play around with your splitting your power, you can only do it once every 24 hours. Okay, so the block reward, we're going to get 72 million every 10 minutes. So that's 1.4 tokens every 10 minutes we're going to get. And we're going to get 2 million RLT every 10 minutes as well. So obviously, hopefully, that's going to help boost those things up, because the thing is as well is come the end of like when I get to my 200 RLT requirement to get my complete pass, well, I need to have 200 RLT available. So that was the other reason why I've sort of bumped up my RLT as well, just to make that available. Okay, so obviously the tasks are dead simple. If we go in here, you guys know how this works. You just play your games. So this is just one of my favorite games. So this is coin flip. No, that's not it. That's it. Okay, so getting that. Okay. Okay, and then obviously you can just keep going around and choosing your game. If we go back here, there you go. So that is the first one done. You see the little hand, that's sort of saying that's collect sort of icon. So we do that, and there you go. And we should have, if we go that and then go back, no, Where's my 10? Where's my 10? Just see it. I want to see if it could. Where is it? Where's my 10? I should have got 10. Ah, there you go. 225. So we did get it. That's cool. So yeah, so obviously that's dead easy. The other thing as well, for those of you that are not familiar with what Rollercoin is about, but you think it looks like an interesting and fun way to earn yourself some free crypto, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to a recent tutorial I did. Now that's going to give lots of hints and tips to new players, but if you haven't seen it, and you are an older player, you might want to go and check that out, because it will give you a lot of information that you might not be aware of about Rollercoin. And if you go right the way through to the end of this video, that link will be there also, so you can just click straight on it and get watching. Okay, so if we dive in here, obviously we have the season store, we have loot boxes, all that kind of stuff. One of the things as well on the season pass, which is different to the daily quests, is that on here you will get a payout for, there you go, so we spent some RLT, so we've just got 25 for that. And you can open a loot box, so, and you're going to get 15 for that, and the loot boxes are only 5 RLT. So if you want to do that, you can do that. We have our usual ones here. So basically go and check out YouTube. So that's that done. You can go and check out Twitter. It's all right. You're probably wondering why I'm ducking down. It's because my camera is in the way of my browser tabs. So I can't see them. It's great. So I'm trying to look. Yeah, and then like I say, if you want to do that, you know, open the loot box and stuff like that, or you can just play the games. So I mean, there is a lot more stuff here now, which should make it a bit easier for you guys to get to that sort of like, I mean, wow, that's, yeah. Okay, so that's interesting. I did not notice this, because obviously before that has been 100. Now this is where, and I have mentioned this in the past before, where Rollercoin have done something which you think, that is really cool, and I pat them on the back and I commend them for that, like I said earlier. But then they sort of take it away by making another section of the game a lot harder, which is what they've done here. Because this used to be 100, so you only had to get to 100, but now we can see they've made that 500. So that is quite a challenge, I think. Although we do have a lot more events to go at, I think they've also, in some respects, bumped up the amount of XP you're getting from each of these tasks. Like I say, I mean, let's go and do the loot box. That'll just sort of, I mean, it's 5 RLT, but the great thing is you might actually win 1,000. So let's have a look. What have we done? I've probably got one, have I? There you go, look at that. What a guess. Man, you know, what a guess. I got one. There you go. But still, if we go to the event pass, we have just claimed ourselves 15 XP. So that obviously goes towards our total of 500 XP, which, like I say, that is a little steep in my opinion, but you know, what can you do? It is a shame though, because like I say, I don't know, I was blinkered, I was caught off guard, and I was really happy with what they had done with the season pass and stuff like that, but to up that to 500, I sort of know why they've done it. Obviously I'm sure you guys know why they've done it, because they've put more prizes, they've made more stuff free for you guys out there that are going to be using the free pass and stuff like that. So they've added all that. They've made some of the tasks that you do in your XP, you do in the event pass, higher XP. They give you more choice. You've got the daily tasks, the weekly tasks, all this stuff to build up, and that's why they've done it, so that because they don't want you to achieve that too easily. But I do think that 500 is a little steep. I think they maybe could have bumped that up to say 300, and I would have been okay with that. But I think 500, I think that is a little steep, really, when it comes to the requirements per level. But we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. We might actually achieve that 500 dead easy. I don't know, but we'll have to see. Okay, so the season store, as we just went over, quickly, we'll just dive in here. So as you can see here, you know, for 25,000, you're going to get a miner. For 10,000, more miners, 5,000. Then you got the case. The thing is with this is, it's essentially, it is a loot box. It is a loot box, but it's going to cost you 2,000. But what is the lowest one you can get? The lowest one you can get is 21 terahashes, which actually, I don't know, it's not too bad. It comes down to how easy is it to earn 2,000 RST, and then for 100 you can get get into the components box, so you can obviously merge your miners. You're going to get a minimum of 600 fans, which for the smaller miners might well do you might well be able to merge some of the smaller miners with that, but obviously as you go up through the different stages, the requirements is going to be higher and higher, as you would expect. The Bewitched Hat, 500. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be going for that. The Magician's Lair at 5,000. Now, I like the look of that, but to be quite honest, I'm actually quite happy with my beach hut. So again, I'm not sure I'm going to be getting that. You never know, they might give it away free somewhere later on down the line, which would be kind of nice. And they've got a new section for all the trophies. So all the trophies that we think are absolutely useful, you can come in here and admire them. And you can be very happy with all of the trophies that you have earned. And, you know, put a bit and polish on them and make them look amazing. Okay, so merging. So this is the new version of merging. So remember the old version, which we had our stars. So you had 1 to 5 star rating on your miners. You now have basic, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Now, the one thing that I do like, which is something that we talked about in when we were in the last, not the last video, the previous video, is that they're now saying that once you get your miners up to a certain level, that they will start earning bonus, which is brilliant, because at one point they were saying that most miners were not going to earn any kind of bonus. So the fact that they've sort of, yes, essentially you've got to sort of buy the parts, you've got to upgrade them, and I'm sure they probably won't start earning bonus until at least rare. They're not, you know, basic and uncommon, you know, they're not, I don't believe they're going to be earning any bonus at that. I would say rare is going to be the very earliest they will start earning bonus, but at the end of the day, it could be epic or legendary, or only legendary. It depends on how sort of harsh they want to be with that. I would like to see a sort of minimum requirement of rare to get bonus, but no higher than epic. You know, if they said you've got to get it to legendary to get any kind of bonus, personally, I just think, again, that is going to be a little harsh. You know, I'm sure, let's say rare was the minimum requirement, that you're not going to get the same amount of bonus that you would do at legendary. You know, if you got it at rare, you then would probably get more bonus at epic and then more bonus at legendary. So, you know, which is fair enough. But like I say, if they come out and say legendary status is the only point you get bonus, I think that's a little harsh, and yeah, I don't think that would be fair, really, because obviously we put in a lot of work into building our accounts and playing in this site. So you know, a bit of give and take is always nice, and obviously the more give, it's even more nice. Okay. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got some of the, basically, I mean, pretty much most miners now are available for merging or upgrading, and like I say, some of these are really low. You know, I'm fairly certain we'll have a look at this. I'm fairly certain I've got 3 of those, because you know, like I always say, is always make sure you hang on to one to keep the original bonus. Now, I'm not sure if that still comes into play with this version of the merging or crafting, but I'm not taking the chance of losing any kind of bonus. So we have one somewhere, at least one. So we've got, yeah, you see, look, so we have got them. But one of them has been actually upgraded to a legacy miner, or is now classed as a legacy miner, because I upgraded it to a 1-star miner. So that I did think that was a little wrong what they did there, because obviously they convinced us all to go and craft our miners, and then essentially sort of pulled the rug out from underneath us by saying, well, any of the miners that you've already crafted, well, you can't craft them any higher. So for me, I think that was a little wrong, but hopefully this new version of the crafting system it will continue and go forward from now on, and therefore any miners that we merge or craft now will not be, you know, they're not going to suddenly turn around in a year's time and go, oh well, we've got another system, because that would just be ridiculous. So anyway, we have got 2, and I think you can buy them dirt cheap in the market if I want to get another one. So what we'll do is we'll quickly just sort of merge it. I have merged that free one. So if we merge, we will go up to, I mean, it's not really a massive percentage, it's bonus power. I mean, you're at 0.1, and then it goes up to 0.11. It's not really a massive jump, is it? It's not really a huge jump. No, it's not really a huge jump. I mean, I guess it's 1 to 11, isn't it? 0.11 as opposed to 0.1. So, I mean, well, that's 10, isn't it, really? So it's only 1. It's not even, is it 1%? No, it's like 0.01%. So it's not really a huge amount, is it? So is this one any better? So that will go up to 2.6 from 2.5. So again, it's 0.01. Yeah, I mean, I'm just interested to, you know, if you, no, I mean, they all look like 0.01. Going from basic to uncommon, it looks like 0.01 is going to be, but I mean, the lower miners are pretty cheap to, oh, there you go, here we go. So we got 0.03, that goes up. I'm just curious to see what the sort of highest first bump is. Yeah, so that's 0.04. So it does grow. It does go up according to. So that's 0.05. So yeah, it does go up. Obviously, the very low miners, you're getting a very low extra bonus. But it's good to see that it does sort of, as you progress through the sort of more valuable and the higher powered miners, that your initial bonus does get higher. So that's always good. Okay, so we'll do this then, just to sort of show. So you just go merge. It's only going to cost you 0.01 RLT with these lower miners. Oh well, with this one particular one, that's 0.04, that's 0.013, as you can see. And then you just click merge. There you go, that's successfully merged. And then if we, yeah, so if we go out and then come back in, I'm curious to see if that's moved from the shelf. And so yeah, you see, so that's removed from the shelf because we don't have any more components to upgrade that, or we don't have any more. So if we go to, if we go right to the bottom, will it be there? No. Okay, so we'll catch up with it somewhere. Fact is that there's, if we go up here, -1, that's available. Inventory, no. Collection, is it collection? Yeah, merge. So we've got, here we go. So this is the free one that we got given, that you can claim for free, and then you can actually merge it for free as well. And then once it's merged, it'll give you 8.500 terahashes. So for all of you guys out there, you've just gained yourself 8.5 terahashes to your account, which is very, very nice, for free, you know, at the end of the day. And then, and obviously if you want to merge that again, and once you've got the components and stuff like that, you know, you can. And here is our miner that we just merged, and there you go. So it's showing a power of 400 gigahashes. This was the one that obviously we did, which was a 1-star one, and that actually gave us 450 gigahashes for the same thing. So we only merged 2 miners, and I can't remember. I'm not sure if it was the same amount of components, but essentially it was for the same thing. And then we gained, we were up to 0.15 on that. We're only up to 0.11. So the actual old system was a little bit more generous, but obviously we're now with the new system, so that's what we got to roll with. Okay, so if we go in here, this is the thing that everybody has been waiting for, and that is the new marketplace. Now obviously the great thing is you can look at all items. You can then select it that you just want to look at miners. If you want to look at the parts, you can look at just racks, and then obviously you can list it like the miners from high to low, new to old, old to new, high, low, low, high, all that kind of stuff. And you know, it looks like that there has been various items, quite a few items sold. Some of these are, I don't know, I mean, not sure I'd be paying that personally. But, you know, this is the thing with marketplaces, and I've said this numerous times, is normally with these marketplaces, you tend to find that everybody lists the items ridiculously high, and then as more people start using the miners, those prices actually start coming down due to competition, because people want to sell the miners, so everybody that normally adds a similar miner will add it at a slightly lower price, and then that price will just start coming down. So my advice with the marketplace is probably don't buy anything for a while, and you'll find that sellers will start dropping their prices. So you know, it's going to be worth hanging on. Obviously, like I said, we are doing our live stream. I will let you know when that is happening, and I'll probably give you like a week's notice or something like that, and it'll be happening at something like 7 p.m. London time. I say London time, I'm being specific with London time, or the time in London, because recently I did a live stream or I did something and I said that it was GMT, and a lot of people turned up an hour late because I said GMT UK, and whatever they searched on, which I'm not sure what it was, it told them an hour late. So basically we had a lot of people hanging around for an hour, or some people went away and came back. What I'm saying is when we do the live stream, it will be happening probably around about 7 p.m. London, England time. So if you Google that, then you've got an idea of what the time difference is between London and where you are at right now. So obviously that will help to make sure you are on time and you are there for when we start giving away our miners, or at least putting them on the marketplace at very low prices. Okay, so like I say, obviously this is to buy, so you can search in there. You can put, if you go new to old, so actually this is probably what this is here. This is on, so if we click miners, so here we go. So these obviously are these are the miners that were in the summer event. the season 5 summer event, and then as you can see here, we've got a lot of the little miners. This is the one obviously that we've just upgraded, and the thing is, obviously, if you want to upgrade and merge stuff, you do need to have multiple amounts of miners, because they merge like 2 miners together or whatever to get the sort of collective power and boost. So, you know, if you got a particular miner, you think, yeah, I'd really like to merge that one, you can come on to the marketplace, look it up, you know, purchase it, and then obviously, as long as you've got the right amount of components as well, you can then merge it. And then obviously the selling, which is where we're going to be at. So I have 61 miners. Obviously, I won't be selling all of my 61 miners, but I will be selling quite a large amount of them, because certain miners, some miners I want to keep at least a couple of them because I want to merge them, and then, you know, other miners I'm just quite happy to get rid of all of them. So like I say, you know, you're gonna have a nice selection. I'm gonna work out a way of depicting how much they're sold for, what miners are sold, and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to sort of be like a bit of a raffle kind of thing, and then obviously I'll list them on the marketplace, and then you guys can go and get them. So that's going to be something to look forward to. I think that'll be a fun night. I think, yeah, because obviously at the same while we're doing that, we can chat about Rollercoin. We can, you know, if you guys got any questions, any hints or tips that you might want to give to other members, or you want to ask me about, then, you know, we're going to make it like a bit of a night of it. You know, a bit of a market miner party thing. Okay, so before we shoot off, I just actually want to say a quick apology. I've just suddenly realised that in this sort of bottom corner, I forgot to move myself, and when I was explaining the daily quests here in this bottom corner, I was right in front of it. So I'm very sorry about that, but hopefully it does not detract from your enjoyment of this video. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope you found it interesting, informative, and fun. And if you can smash that like button, it really does support my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.